What is going on YouTube? Next is TV back again with another video today, this morning, or this evening for my people that aren't in the US. And we're just gonna be doing this little thing like I've been doing for the past episodes, or for the past like 4 episodes for the Falcon and Winter Soldier. This is episode 5, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. Sam, Bucky, oh, and of course you have to watch the episode before you watch the video to understand. Don't watch it backwards, because there's this lady who I follow on TikTok who does things about this, about FAWS, and she's mentioned that sometimes they'll do it backwards and watch her video and then watch the episodes. Don't do that with me, please. Sam, Bucky, and Lance walk in and see John Walker on the ground in the warehouse. The fight ensues with Bucky, Sam, and Lance going against Walker. Sam does a flip kick when Walker tries to hit Bucky with the shield, and Sam does a flip kick, and when Walker tries to hit Bucky with the shield, Sam repels it, and Lance webs the front of the shield and pulls it, turning Walker around. Lance then kicks Walker's face and turns him back over to Sam. Fight continues as seen. Walker throws a shit at Bucky and tries to wrestle him for it. Walker knocks Bucky into the fuse box thing, and you can hear Lance yell, "Bucky, no!" Lance gets up, and then Sam says, "This isn't you." John and the two double team John. Okay. Lance gets up and then says, "This isn't you, John." And the two double team John with them doing something similar to what Peter and Lance did to Cy Scott's legs together during the airport fight in Civil War. Thing is that I was writing these really quick, so pardon the punctuation in some of them. Walker's breaking Sam's wings, and Lance ropes a web around Walker's neck, trying to pull him off of Sam, but simply can't do it. Just doesn't have the strength. And then Walker's is not phased by it because he was hopped up on adrenaline and super soldier serum, so he wasn't phased by it. Bucky runs up and tackles Walker, causing Lance to lose control and the web to break, which makes him fall back onto the floor. Sam, Bucky, and Lance are getting the shield back from Walker, with Bucky using his strength, Sam using the XO7 thrusters, and Lance using his webs. They get their shield, and Lance helps Bucky onto his feet. John gets up and says, "It's mine." Lance says, "It'll never be yours." Sam then continues his line as seen, which was, "It's over, John." The four fall over. Lance and Sam struggle to their feet after Bucky drops his shield and leaves. Title card shows. Bucky and Lance leave the place where Danya's funeral was when Torres walks in. Lance in the scene is wearing a gray sweatshirt with blue jeans and black Timberland boots. Bucky walks up to Zemo. It is unknown where Lance is during the scene. When Zemo says "Goodbye, James," and gets apprehended and taken away, Lance walks into frame and says, "You tipped off the door, Melage. Bucky warns you are the most unpredictable person that I know." The scene continues as seen in the show, with Bucky talking to Aya. And the scene where all of Sam's family friends are there, and he asks the older man how they got off the truck, and we see Bucky and Lance lifting those supply things. Bucky shows Steve the box, and you see Lance walk away a few feet and start talking to someone on the phone. It's his father that he's talking to. Lance gets off the phone and walks over to Sam and Bucky when Bucky asks if Sam wants help, and Bucky and Sarah introduce themselves. Sam, Bucky, and Lance walk away. In the scene where the three are fixing the boat, Bucky is sanding down a post in the boat. Lance is standing beside him, wearing this torso and the arms of the Spider Avenger suit, using webs to reinforce the ropes on the boat. And the reason why he can wear only 2 pieces of the suit if he wants is because, remember, it's like a good amount of it's nanotech. When Sam and Bucky are talking about Carly, Lance is seen on the phone again, texting someone. He's actually texting his sister in the scene. Afterward, in the scene when Bucky and Lance stand up and Bucky talks about catching a flight tomorrow, and Sam says, "You're just going to set me up like that?" And then Bucky follows up with, "I don't want to make things awkward with your family." Lance interjects saying, "Yeah, you lost 5 years with them, Sam. We don't want to intrude." The scene continues as seen, and Sam says his line about them staying there, and then Lance and Bucky walk away after Sam says don't flirt with his sister. Sarah walks up with a bunch of other people and starts talking to Sam and Bucky about the water pump. I think that's what she said. I think it's the water pump she mentioned. Lance is texting someone again in the scene. And I actually want to say that he was on the phone with somebody. He wasn't talking, but he was letting it ring, and he was actually trying to call the cable company because they kept calling him about the cable. Because remember, in the show, Lance isn't at home. Lance hasn't been at home in a little while, so they're over here like they're calling him. They're like, "Bruh, if you don't pay us, we're gonna cut your cable off," pretty much. Lance is texting someone again in the scene, or he's calling someone. I'm gonna just change that. It's different. In the scene, he's wearing a black V-neck compression shirt with gray Adidas joggers and white New Balances. The three then walk away. When Sam and Bucky are practicing with the shield and Sam says we're picking it up again, Lance says, then don't drop it anymore. The scene continues as seen. When Sam says you gotta stop looking to other people and tell them who you are to Bucky, and throws a shield again, Lance intercepts it, catches the shield, and then does a 180 throwing the shield to Bucky in a similar way of how we see Bucky do with the shield in the What If trailer. The scene continues as seen, but not before Lance says, he's right, you need to realize your destiny. When Sam says at the end, you know Carly won't quit, right? Bucky says, you call me when you have a lead and we'll be there. The three begin to walk and Bucky and Sam talk about what their trio actually is. Bucky says a few instead of a couple. Bucky and Lance walk away with a few guys instead of a couple guys. Bucky and Lance walk away with Lance carrying the same duffel bag that he uses in a journal of Lance Davidson. So, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and next is TV out. Have a good day or night wherever you are.